Hey, the website that I use for text-to-speech wanted my money, so now I'm stuck with this one. It sounds like I'm about to tell you about my new crypto scam. I hate it. But whatever, we're not here for that. We're here for Max. Mad Max. So, yeah, screenshots, lots of them. Use them as wallpapers or something. I'll talk about the game in the meantime sometime so you also get a little review of a game that came out 10 years ago, I guess. Thank you for clicking on the video, and please, enjoy. These are the first ones I took, but they got much better once I learned how to use this game's photo mode. I basically completed 100% of the game, so I've pretty much seen every corner of the map and locations. I also hope you like the red filter, because I used it a lot. Man, Undertale's Oast is just something else. Toby Fox is king for many reasons, but not putting copyright on his music might be the best thing anyone has ever done for creators around the world. This one is pretty cool. Nights were pretty bad to take screenshots in because it all looked kind of bland and boring, but I did what I could. This is one of my favorites. I just happened to find these two, hidden away on a random location of the map. Man, I just realized this song doesn't fit the game at all, but whatever, we ball. For a 10-year-old game, the photo mode was pretty serviceable. It had a few quirks here and there, but I was surprised to see how complete it was once I got used to it. Getting 100% of the game could be tedious for a lot of people because of how many looting locations, minefields, camps and balloons there are on the map, but not for me, since I actually love long and repetitive tasks. For a game that's literally a decade old, the game still holds up pretty well. The gameplay is very visceral. There are a lot of things to unlock for the car and Max himself, and the map is as pretty as an endless desert can possibly be. This song fits a little better, I think. I like that you can change Max's beard. He somehow looks even more menacing like this. The sandstorms are probably my favorite part of the entire game. They truly do look scary as hell, making you drive as fast as you can to the nearest safe spot. The game also loves to use environmental storytelling all over the place, and I do mean all over the place. It's rare to find a looting location without some skeletons here and there. I'll admit, I'm a sucker for open-world games. I love to take my time going from place to place. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Dead Stranding were made for people like me, so I did really like driving around this game's map with the car. The gameplay can be pretty basic, but it also gets the award of more aggressive, brutal combat animations on any game ever. I swear, Max breaks a minimum of 10 arms and legs per battle. I really like this oil face paint. It fits the world pretty well, on top of looking really epic. Dude looks like he's posing for the photo as if he didn't just get stabbed through the head. One thing that didn't age well, though, was this game's story. It can literally be summarized in the phrase,
"I regret nothing."
with Max fucking off into the desert without developing his character in the slightest after literally getting 3 innocent people killed because he wanted a slightly better car. But, I mean, what were you expecting from a dude that fights like a really fucked up version of Batman? The guy has the tact of a caveman, the gentleness of a nuclear bomb, and the joy and love of a Twitter user. He is the human equivalent of a badger with rabies. So, in a way, I can get behind it. Not every game needs to have some crazy character development, or great overarching themes. It's totally okay for stories to be simple for once. Still, it doesn't take away from the fact that it is all very one note, and that might get boring for some people, who want a deeper motivation than Max wanted to get a better broom broom. But, if you look over the apparent simplicity of his character, you will be able to see some soft spots here and there, more specifically when you meet with that one guy that levels you up, and when collecting photos from the past that unlock memories on Max's broken mind. More on that later. What makes him different to many other broken violent characters, is that, in the end, he doesn't decide to embrace that softer, kinder side at all. It is clear at times that everything that happened to him damaged him deeply, to the point where his past life is almost a haze to him. That, plus the fact that he now lives on a wasteland where only ruthless people survive, ended up with him simply deciding to embrace his most violent, stoic side. And I think that is, at the very least, interesting from a character perspective. Switching to a character that isn't a terrible person though, we have Chum Bucket. This weirdo is just so likable for some reason. He has a lot of funny voice lines, and it broke my heart every time that Max treated him badly. And also when he literally fucking killed him for no reason, but whatever. By the way, remember how I said that I like long and repetitive tasks? Well, don't ask me why, but for some reason I decided to ditch the car and cross the entire Big Nothing on foot. The Big Nothing literally just being a big desert with nothing in it. I literally just walked into the horizon because I saw a tower, and I wanted to see if it actually was on the map. And it was. This is where I started, and this is where I ended. This is the point where I really started to get comfortable with this game's photo mode. I hope it shows. For me, this was one of those games I saw on YouTube when I was a kid, and I just recently got the chance to experience it by myself. And I'm happy to announce that the game not only met my expectations, but also surpassed them by quite a lot. All in all, 7.8 out of 10, too much sand. Well, I think I've said enough, and this stupid voice I'm forced to use is really getting on my nerves. I'll just put some voice lines that I think expand Max's character in the background. Hold up, let me put some slightly better music for the end part. Ah, much better. A YouTuber is only a YouTuber once they get their first copyright claim, don't you think? Won't somebody tell me an answer if you can?
Loss was always with us, but so was hope. Now we only have loss. First all sea life disappeared and then the water. Our origin's gone forever. Will anyone here tell me what is the soul of a man? Like the very earth was turning on us, killing us. Plague, riots, starvation, war, pestilence. It all came down around us. And every day, everywhere, things were running out. Draining, leaking, breaking. It all ran out for everyone. I remember. It just took over. In the end, there was no law, nothing. Just force. And in the end, we were all taken. I wouldn't wish survival on anyone. Not here. Waiting. I did this once. Didn't I? Will I ever come back? I can't remember the innocence of snow. A man. Hatred. Loneliness. Insanity. Or familiar friends. Love to conquer all after all. Never build, never stop, never look back.
I'm starting to think that leaving the good part for the end is not the best idea from a viewer retention perspective. But whatever. Also, what the fuck? Almost 200 views, are you kidding me? Thank you so much. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. It might look like a small number, but when I started I expected to not even have a single person glance at my videos. I love making these videos so much, and knowing that other people have watched them means the world to me. So, yeah. Thank you. I must be the only motherfucker that has traveled on foot almost as much as in car. Please help me, I can't stop wasting my own time. Help.